Today I'm showcasing, I guess it's a vlog, I don't know. There's a little haul at the end and me chatting about some stuff that I was thinking about in terms of this situation. As you can see, I'm cleaning a table. What does that mean? Well, this is where I would every day kind of come downstairs and set up my paints or have a project ongoing in terms of painting. I was playing with different mediums. I was getting into oils and acrylics and big canvases, different subject matters. I mean, the things behind me on the wall aren't stuff I'm massively proud of. They're all part of the process of learning new things. I find art as a physical activity very, very helpful in terms of mental health. I feel that I need it. I feel that it's part of my daily life, that if I'm missing a creative project or some kind of space to be creative, however small that is, then I don't feel well, don't feel my best, and don't feel 100%. So February of 2024 was when I started getting really bad POTS symptoms. POTS, if you don't know, is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, and it's where your automatic nervous system, which controls the tightening of your veins when you stand up to push blood around your body, doesn't work. If you suddenly don't have enough oxygen in your brain, then your body will speed your heart up. So when you're going jogging or something like that, and you don't have enough oxygen in different areas of your body because you're breathing faster and you need more oxygen in those areas of your body that you're using, then your body will pump your blood faster, and that's how you would get your heart rate up for cardio. My body says, oh, well, you don't have enough oxygen in your brain and other areas of your body, so you need to pump your heart faster because the veins aren't doing their appropriate job. My heart rate will go from anywhere between 111 12, 13 when I stand up to 190 plus. I'm medicated now, which is amazing. It's been literally life changing. Going into tachycardia and having the symptoms as soon as I walked downstairs or stood in the kitchen trying to prepare anything for more than a few seconds. Now I do get a fair few minutes and my recovery is easier. So you'll see in these sped up clips that there's times where I sit down when I have tachycardia, I can recover faster, go out of tachycardia, and then continue. It's still tiring for me. It's still like after doing this, I paid for it in terms of like having fatigue afterwards, and it's still disabling to the point where I need a wheelchair. I couldn't go outside without one. However, I can do things like walk downstairs and potentially sit and do some art. What stopped me massively though was I have so much art stuff. I have so much, well, partly because it was a big part of my research methodology as a PhD student. So I had a lot of this art stuff in bags that you can see because they were in preparation to go to meet a research participant and then use my arts materials as an offering of kind of mark making while we were speaking about the difficult subject of bereavement experience. And so that is another reason why I have loads of materials, but I just also love I just love playing with arts materials and different mediums, like I say. Um, the problem was then, how do I find anything that I need? And it wasn't organized properly. It wasn't in the same place every time. And so I was going into tachycardia and exhausting myself just setting up. So I really spent some time. I got this big chair that I can fold my legs on. So my legs aren't on the floor because even though I'm not standing up, my blood is going to pool into my feet if my legs are on the floor. So that stops me from feeling symptoms of POTS, like outside of tachycardia, so symptoms of low oxygen in the brain. Having this space again, making sure that it's available for me, that it's set up properly for me, that I have this chair, and that I have all my arts materials available to me and organized properly is really exciting. And it's given me like a massive sense of my identity back, but it's also just another tool in my day to day that will help with my quality of life. I've started being able to create again. I've created this space for myself. Um, it's not just the space and the ability to find things, it's also that I'm on medication and I I'm not horrendously ill every time I walk up and downstairs. So there's a major improvement in my health that's happened to allow me to be in this space downstairs. I'm down here playing, and I'm able to play again. And it's been, apart from one thing, it's been maybe two pieces of kind of arts creativity. I haven't been able to I suppose I should say, I haven't been able to consistently create or paint or anything like that for around 18 months. So the major part of my self-care in terms of my mental health. And I think it's so important for everyone to have something. There's lots of people that maybe don't see themselves as arty or creative in that way, but maybe they enjoy cooking as a creative process. I enjoy dressing as a creative process, but it still takes energy. I suppose it's making, in your making in some way. So I'm very sore with fibromyalgia pain today, and but I try to get out every day when it's not raining. So we went to the works and we got a couple of these masks because I thought it'd be fun to build upon them, or maybe even try using fake fur. Me and my son, the two of them, and I got 3 craft knives for £1.50. So for Pride this year, Pride's in August in Manchester. My son has a Roblox character that he can make look different, but he proudly told me that it's wearing Pride horns. So it's got these horns that are part of what they wish, the kind of items that you could buy at Pride Month, and they're like rainbowy, and so we're going to try and make them. And so I have some diamante sticker things. I buy a lot of these just to put on my face. Probably shouldn't put these on your face. Don't put these on your face. Now I started this a long time ago. Proportions aren't very good, but I just wanted to play with making papier-mâché a figure. And what I'm going to do now is add some more form with clay on my face and arms. So I've got some air dry clay. This stuff's so cheap, and it's just enough for a few people. So I've bought this for years, just to bring to like home-ed meets, or just to play with my son when he was younger. They're really good to learn. And then I got 4 stretch canvases because I thought maybe that would be less intimidating than a big. I did prep a big canvas for myself to start painting again, to try and make it more accessible for myself. But I think actually it might be more accessible to, even though it's not my usual thing to do, but just to play small, because it's the setting up and putting away that tires me out. Or by the time, or I have to kind of think forward and think about my lights just died. The light has just died. I have to think about how much energy do I actually have left, because I need to put all this stuff away. I need to tidy up. I can't just. It will be more exhausting for me to like leave it a mess and then have to think about that. So smaller might be better. And then I got these iridescent stars for our horns as well. So today I'm just gonna add some clay to this face and play with some of the clay a little bit.